Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Make a cup of coffee. Still dark out, but we'll get going by 4:30. We'll be out of here. There's a little bit of daylight out there. It rained hard last night again, so I'll have to see how much water there is in the dinghy. But yeah, we're all set to go. It's going to be a great day. Pretty quiet this time in the morning. Not many people up. Forecast hasn't come out yet. Still too early. Those clouds are going to get me eventually. And yes, I'm sure it's about 7 or 8 degrees, feels like 0. It's 5:45. Apparently there's a forecast for thunderstorms today too. Oh goody. Not particularly the way I wanted to end this one, but I've had enough. It's cold out here. I've got a long way to go to get up to April. Over 12 days, but if there's no improvements scheduled or forecast for the weather, you see the clouds behind me, I'll get wet before I get back. I'd turn around. Headed back to Utica, and I'll probably go down to Turtle Bay again. That's the best back to that. And then I'll work my way back home. So we're back in Barkley Sound. Doesn't look bad in that direction. A little worse in that direction. That's coming up behind us, and I suspect we're going to get wet before we get to Turtle Bay, Turtle Island. So I phoned Kerry, I phoned Paul, let them know the change of plans. Paul can't make it out early enough, so we'll figure something out. So a couple days in Barkley Sound while I try to figure out return to Race Rocks, Point Utica, that sort of stuff. See what the weather's going to be up to. And then I will head back home. Range forecast is for 2 more weeks of below average temperatures and rain. Back into Barkley Sound. Gonna wait for a few days, wait for the tides to be favorable in Juan de Fuca, and then I'll head out probably to Port Renfrew for the first day, and then the long slog back to Victoria the following day, and then eventually back home to Sydney. This one may miss us, and it may nail us. Don't know yet. So it's 11 o'clock. Sure glad the weather bureau got it right. You can see strong winds from the west at the moment. Heavy rain, thunderheads. Well, of course, there are some ominous clouds behind that particular hill. The wind is just starting to blow. Ripple of the water. So I figured I'd go for a scoot around the bay before they became whitecaps in here. Of course, not quite that bad, but It's still a cold wind. It was 8 degrees this morning in the cabin. Just had a conversation with Paul. It was 7 degrees in Calgary yesterday. Yeah, summertime. Not a whole lot of wildlife out here. It's 7:30. The wind has actually slowed down. It's quite pleasant out for a change. I'm rearranging the summer holidays. Back next week into Sydney next weekend, and then headed for Desolation Sound. And Paul's already made all the arrangements, changed all the arrangements, and so has Natasha. So far, it's a pretty good day, but the wind's from the southeast of all directions. Capture a sunny moment while I can. Just going for a sail. Don't know where I'm going to go yet, but headed for the Pinkertons at the moment, and we'll go around Nettle Island, and then maybe a little further than that, go back to Jervis. Nice little breeze. About 15 across the deck. We're in Imperial Eagle Channel, headed basically towards the Deer Island group. Let's see where we end up. back into Imperial Eagle Channel. There's a nice westerly, southwesterly. We're headed for Dodger Channel. One last night on the west coast. There should be almost a full moon tonight. It was very pretty last night. And we'll look for whales today. Haven't seen too many whales. Had some hummingbirds, but no whales. Not nearly as many hummingbirds as I'm used to. No sailboats on the horizon. Where is everyone? That is Dodger Channel. There's a boat in there already. There's lots of, well, there should be lots of room. Certainly not much going on out here. A bit of a ripple. 3 knots. We still have the tide with us. About half a knot. Hopefully the wind fills in fairly soon. We still have 17 miles to go. And it's 20 after 12. Finally a steady breeze. We're about an hour away from Port Renfrew. 7 miles now. And there's room at the dock, so we'll go to the dock. This will be the old Governor's Wharf and the cottages. Look up here. And there's all sorts of condos out there. We weren't here last time. And then of course you got the I don't see any mess sticking up. Well, let's not make it easy for us. Yesterday, but there's a fog bank out there. Not even forecast. This is really ominous looking, and hopefully it burns off. This is looking pretty quick. Let's see what happens here. About 10:30, we've been motoring for a bit. The wind's picked up a little bit, so we're sailing again. Nothing to see. Well, this sucks at big time. Here I thought I was along the coast, and I'm out in the middle of the strait. There's a freighter bearing down on me through that fog somewhere. I'm skedaddling back over to the Canadian shore. Had the Coast Guard and Seattle traffic involved. I made a point of calling Carrie to let her know where I was and checked the app on my phone. It showed me out in the middle of the strait. The chart plotter was frozen. Not the numbers, just the photo of my position. And my position showed me along the shore. So now I'm running hard. And the sail continues. We're now 15 or 16 miles from Race Rocks. The seas have calmed down considerably. We're down to, up to about 3/4 to maybe a mile visibility. Just off of, where are we? It's 3:45. We're about a mile from Race Rocks, or Race Passage, doing about 9 knots over the bottom. And we have land. First sight of land since 8 o'clock this morning. Well, okay, 8:30. But we're getting there. I can see beyond the fog that there's clear skies over Victoria. We'll get there. And there, emerging from the fog, is Race Rocks. In past Race Rocks. Are we having fun yet? Finally out of the fog, I can see something. Just what it was. We're 8 miles from the inner harbor. And it's blowing 20 across the day. So it must be about 25 through. And just skipping along. It's cold again. The approach to Victoria. Once again, it's about 5:30. It hasn't warmed up one iota. The water's coming straight off, with the wind's coming straight off the strait, so it's getting light. Just about time to start the old diesel. And there we go. 5:30. And then past the breakwater. Find a spot to take the sail down. As always, a busy place. Headed out of the inner harbor. It's already blowing hard. Looks like it's going to be a good windy day. This guy, I offered to help. He's got no motor. He's pushing it out with his dinghy. He declined. 17 knots across the deck. Headed for Enterprise Channel. Oh, I think they're pulling apart down there. Don't know what it's still off. Should go down there and have a look, I guess. As much of a struggle as it was, I got it up. We're still 12 miles from home. Nice southerly breeze. See if we can carry this for a while. Wind picked up a bit more. It's true wind would be around 15 to 17 miles. Getting a few white caps. But we're almost there. Loath to take it down now, although I'll probably have to. Coming up to James Island. We're doing a respectable 7.3 over the water, or through the water. And you can see it's 8.5 over the bottom. We got a bit of a curve with us. We're 6.5 miles and we're home. And there we are, the marina once more in sight. It's just after 2 o'clock. Looks like we might get wet unless we get there in a hurry. Once more into the marina.